Okay, let's be honest. You've probably asked ChatGPT to help you write an email, right? But what if I told you that's kind of like using a NASA supercomputer to play tic-tac-toe? Today, we are going way beyond that. We're going to unlock the real power of this thing for a complete upgrade to your work and your life. So, that's the big question for today. How many ways can one single AI tool genuinely change your daily life? And I'm not talking about little tweaks here and there. I'm talking about a fundamental shift in how you work, how you create, and even how you think. We're about to explore over 50 uses that are going to make you totally rethink what's possible. All right, first up, let's get practical. Let's turn ChatGPT into your personal productivity machine. We're going way beyond simple tasks here and diving into real, measurable efficiency wins for your week.
You know, this quote from Forbes absolutely nails it. We've got to stop thinking of it as just a tool. It's time to elevate it to a strategic partner, a therapist, even a business analyst. The whole point is to make it think with you, not just for you.
So what does that actually look like day to day? Well, you know that really hard email you've been putting off? You can finally get a perfect first draft in seconds. Or you can just dump in a bunch of messy meeting notes and instantly get the key takeaways and an action plan. For all you Excel wizards out there, yeah, it can write complex formulas and even VBA code for you. And here's a fun one. You can tell it to gamify your to-do list. Turn your boring tasks into a game with levels and rewards. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so your productivity is handled. Now, let's get to the really fun stuff. This is where we tap into the truly insane creative power. I'm about to go rapid fire through some mind-blowing things you can create right now.
Picture this. You snap a photo of your living room, and bam! You can instantly see it redesigned in any style you can possibly imagine, from cozy minimalist to full-on cyberpunk. Yeah, that's a real thing now.
Have you ever wanted to make your own comic book? Well, now you can. ChatGPT can illustrate it for you, panel by panel, keeping the character and style consistent the whole way through. You just bring the story, and it'll bring the art. You've probably seen this trend blowing up online. You just take a photo of yourself, give it a few instructions, and it creates this super realistic image of you as an action figure, complete with the custom packaging. It's just a ridiculously fun way to get creative. Now, for any designers watching, this is an absolute game changer. You can generate a complete, cohesive icon pack for an app or a website. But get this, you can even give it a single little graphic, like a question mark, and have it design an entire, unique font for you based on that one style. So creating stuff is one thing, but what about understanding things? This is where ChatGPT switches gears and becomes your own personal genius tutor, helping you learn at a pace that feels, well, almost superhuman. Imagine speed reading a book by just having the AI pull out all the core lessons and tell you how to apply them to your life. Or think about needing to get up to speed on a totally new industry. You could do it in a few hours instead of a few years. And for coders, it can literally hold your hand and walk you through super complex projects. This is just a completely different level of learning. Okay, we've seen all this amazing stuff it can do, but how do you actually get these incredible, expert-level results instead of the kind of generic responses we sometimes see? Well, there is a secret. There's a specific technique that separates the beginners from the pros, and it's the key to making all of this work.
The secret is something called the persona pattern, and it's actually really simple. Instead of just asking a question, you first tell the AI who it is. By giving it a role, a background, some expertise, you're basically telling it to put on its expert hat. It's the difference between asking a random person for advice and consulting a world-class specialist.
And it's surprisingly easy to do. Here's a super simple 3-step method that's been making the rounds. First, ask ChatGPT for 20 words that describe your ideal expert. Let's say a lawyer who specializes in contracts. Second, you tell it to use those exact words to write a short summoning prompt to activate that specialist. Then, you just start a new chat, paste that prompt in, and boom, you are now talking to your expert. So once you master this whole persona pattern thing, you can go way beyond just simple tasks. This is the point where the AI stops being just a tool and becomes a true strategic co-pilot for your business, for your career, for your future. I mean, this slide really says it all. Look at the difference. A basic request is, give me some business ideas. Okay, fine. But a strategic prompt is, run a future you strategy session. Or instead of just, check my business plan, you tell it, act like my biggest competitor and find every single flaw. You're not just getting answers anymore, you're getting real, hard-hitting strategy.
And the potential here is just huge. You can upload a 200-page annual report and just ask it to find the key risks. You could create a company culture survey in 5 minutes. You can paste in all your customer reviews and have it find your next big competitive advantage. You can even build custom AI teammates to help train new hires. It's just wild.
So if your mind is racing with some of these ideas right now, do me a quick favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more. We've got a lot more deep dives like this one coming your way.
All right, we have covered a ton of ground, from simple productivity hacks all the way to high-level business strategy. So the only question left is, which one of these insane ideas are you going to try out today?